Okay, I'm in the Sheikh Zayed National Palace in Ain Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and this is a view of the courtyard in the palace. And whoops, sorry about that. This is Sheikh Zayed. You can kind of see his picture. This is Sheikh Zayed Palace Museum. So it's a beautiful place. So I'm just going down. It was built in 1937, and the Sheikh used this as a residence. And I just came out of the entrance area where they gave me coffee and dates to eat and drink, and it was quite good. So I'm just going down into the Nahyan family tree room, where it shows the family tree of the Sheikh, and just going in. Excuse me. And there's some beautiful lattice work on the sides, and it's very quiet in here. It's very cool. And I'm coming upon the family tree, and they have it in Arabic, of course, and it has just all the names of the people in the family. I'm going to come back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. To the left, they have portraits of some of the different family members of the Sheikh. So I think this was I'm not sure if that was his brother, and this is the Sheikh Zayed. And it's very interesting because he was the founder of the UAE. And he founded it. These are, again, all different pictures, portraits. This is the current Sheikh, which is his son, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. And he's the Sheikh right now. And this is another relative. And these are all paintings. These are all portraits. And the Sheikh, when he formed the UAE, he did that in 1971. It was formed peacefully. And he united all of the 7 emirates into a single nation, the United Arab Emirates. And he was the one that made all the infrastructure in the country. Like, he was the one that got all the oil money used for good purposes. When they discovered oil in the 50s, things changed from a Bedouin community, which was desert people, travelers, migrants, into a society that was, in a state, one place. And again, these are more portraits of different family members and different rulers that exist, that are alive today. Because it is a very young country. It's only 39 years old. We just had the National Day, and that was, of course, that was like their 4th of July, like the UAE 4th of July. And, but when the Sheikh formed the UAE, I've heard different stories. I heard that he had one wife from each of the Emirates, and that's not exactly how he did it, but that helped. And, but anyway, in Al Ain, he wanted to make it very green, or actually in the whole Emirates, in all of the Emirates. And they told him it couldn't be done because it was in the desert. And he insisted. He said, yes, I'm gonna make this a green place, an oasis in the desert. And Al Ain does have an actual oasis, but he was able to get the water here, pipe it in somehow, and it is extremely green. So you can see the flowers and the green grass and the trees. So anywhere around here, you look around, it's very green, and you wouldn't expect it since we are in the desert. But this is what he did. So I'm just going to show you a little bit more, and then I'm going to probably sign off. I just wanted to show a little bit. And then there's a vehicle that he used. It was a Land Rover that he went out in the desert with to visit the Bedouin communities. And I think you can see it through the courtyard there. Kind of see that over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of through that little alleyway over there. It's his Land Rover that he used, and it's beautiful. It's very quiet. Here's a picture that that shows, you know, a more ancient time here. And ancient wasn't that long ago. It was only 40 years ago. So this is camels and people on the camels and the palm trees. And it's a very beautiful place. Very beautiful. And I'm just going to go down around and show you some more of the paintings. So there's benches that you can sit on, and there's the courtyard, and just the other portraits of the Sheikh. A lot of the portraits they show in one of the rooms, I don't think I've been to it, but this is with the Bedouins. Some of their, can't really see it because of the reflection, but it shows the Bedouins near the water, because of course there's a lot of the Emirates is on the ocean. This is Sheikh Khalifa, the present Sheikh, and I think that's him. And here's Sheikh Zayed again. You see this portrait everywhere in the UAE. It's everywhere. He was supposed to be a very kind, gentle man. This is just a little portrait, and or a plaque, and it says, "The Federation of the UAE has been built by God's will. It has helped to bring up our children and brothers, and has provided our citizens with happiness, stability, health, and education, and all that man needs." And that's by Saeed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. So Sheikh Zayed. Oh, here they are. So these are some of the portraits of him with children. I'm not sure if they're his children or if they're just children of the UAE. Again, it's a little hard to see because of the reflection. But, so there's the Land Rover. Show that to you. We have it under a canopy. So that was the Land Rover that he used to get out to the Bedouin communities. And I'm just going to walk down here. This is typical architecture. Beautiful, you know, lattice and beautiful courtyards. So I'm going to sign off, and so I enjoyed going through here. I'm going to probably go a little more over this way just to see what's here, but so you can hear the birds chirping, and it's very beautiful. It's very peaceful, very peaceful. So today I just kind of slept in and took a long walk, and I was up late last night doing schoolwork, so here's a beautiful picture of the one of the mosques. That's gorgeous. It's like made of tile, if you can see, kind of like tile. So I'm just going to take a peek into this courtyard. And here's a young boy with a falcon. Falconry is very prominent here. And this is just, oh, I guess people walk through here. I'll walk through here too. This is another of the courtyards with grass and trees. It might not seem so unusual, but when you consider that we are, like I said, in the desert, it is pretty amazing that people were, you know, the Sheikh was able to get the irrigation. You can see some hoses that water all the plants. So I don't know. Oops, that's the electrical office. Okay. So you can see that it's very green, and it's very empty too. Hardly anybody's here, probably because people have gone away for the break. And this is just a little outing, and in the UAE, just kind of walking around and seeing the sights. I might go to another museum tomorrow, and then I'm going to Dubai on Friday to visit Tammy for the day. We're going to probably go to the beach or do something fun. So I guess that's it. I think that's about it. I'm going to go out back into the city and make my way. I don't know where I am exactly, but I'll figure it out. So anyway, that's it.